Welcome back, everyone, to episode 31 of Ríos del Cielo. Off camera, I fixed this train intersection here. I was getting a lot of jam ups there. I think it's all cured now. I'll have room to back up a little bit without tying up the whole rail line there. But today I want to add in a tourist area. Mainly with these roads going across. To start off, get rid of the, move this crematorium out of the way, because I'm going to put a traffic circle in on this intersection over here. Let's make this look nice. No reason why it can't look nice. Yeah. I'll put a curb breaker in there later when I'm detailing. But let's do the massive work first. I gotta build the main network here of the 6-lane two-way highways. Get a traffic circle in there first. Make sure we get our 3-lane highway. So it's standard. I think default size will be fine. And we lost a bit of roadway there. Don't know why. Okay, we'll just put it right back. Okay, now we want to sort of go following the coastline here. This will be where the main drag, where the hotels yet. There'll probably be a couple of blocks worth of hotels down by the beach. Then the rest of that area is going to be filled out with high density housing. Sometimes anarchy on the nodes do not connect. We're going to lengthen this a little bit if we're going to put a traffic circle in here. Checking to make sure it's the same size. It is. One of the reasons I like to use the default size. It just makes them all look the same. And really, with all these new connections, I anticipate the traffic actually going down on the main freeway up there, because we now have more ways of getting around. And those 6-lane highways are fairly efficient traffic-wise, since you have 3 lanes in each direction. People turning off left and right don't tie up the center lane. Traffic can always get by. That's pretty good for a surface street. Not quite curvy enough there. You just tweak it, tweak it, tweak it, tweak it. Yeah, it'll look fine. Little curve there. Close enough, I think. Let's see, what else do we need? More traffic circles up on those other intersections. Those two are fairly close together in the center there, but I think they'll be okay. They are kind of decorative. Let's see, we're not going to need these crossovers here. I think the crossovers, pedestrian crossovers on the circle itself will be enough. We got to get this thing fixed. Slope it. And we got that extra node in there we don't really need. Get rid of that. Et voila.
I spoke French.
She's looking pretty good without that extra node in there. Nice gentle curves, top and the bottom. Very nice. Okay, and we can set the traffic circles up. Standard. Put in the pedestrian crossovers. Redo that one. Okay. Take care of these. Have them all set up with yield entrances. That may change in the future. We can, if the traffic's not heavy enough, you can take the yields off of there and just have them go through without stopping. Those yield entrances to the circles are really only important if traffic is heavy. It always has a problem with the three-sided traffic circles there. Go all wonky. I think the pedestrian crossovers. You can use the multi-tool there. The Swiss Army knife's got a circle tool on it. It works pretty well for rounding things out. I'll eventually go through and do all the others. I'll do this one just as an example. See? Nice, even roundness with evenly spaced nodes. Looks good. All right. What now? Put some more trees in. No, gotta put the I'll put the palm trees into the main roads. California palms. And we gotta go down to single. This is, after all, the tropical side. Okay. Smooth out the beach side here. We'll have to go over this again once hotels build in. We'll have to level it so the we don't get those weird edges. I like the looks of that road layout there. It's very nice. We have to give this its own area. This is going to be tourism centered. Yep. And what shall we name it? I'm thinking.
Oh, I've got an idea forming in my head.
I think Cielo Beach. Heaven Beach. There you go. And what policies do I want? Don't think I want it full name. I think just Cielo. Heaven Beach, that would be fine. Alright. Parks and Rec. Recreational use. Happy times. Recycling. All the usual stuff. Styles. I have a style made up for tourism. Yeah, beachfront tourism. That's got a bunch of hotels and stuff in it. I think also add in to that style, since we're going to have high density residential. Put that one in there as well. Okay. City looks pretty nice looking down on it. Looks pretty organic. Doesn't look like it was particularly well planned. Takes a lot of talent to make something look like a mess.
Oh, a sarcasm detector. Well, that's a really useful invention.
Can't do both tourism and leisure, so we are just going to go with tourism. Even though all the people living around there probably go down there for the bars and fun stuff to the beach. Gotta add the district, some of these services. That large recycling plant could cover that area as well. Yeah, let's see. I think the hospital can do the same thing. I have it set to only its own district. I can add Cielo Beach to that, so it'll service that area as well. The fire station, that's a very large fire station. It can service that area as well. Okay. I don't think the police coverage is, well, it probably is okay. For some reason, that police station I put down at the very beginning there in Riverside seems to cover the entire map practically. And I know that can't be right. Well, it can be. It's just a matter of the settings in it, but I'm going to add a police station over there. Nevertheless. Yeah, having those two circles close together like that in the center could be problematic, but I think there's an opportunity there for making that area very decorative. I'm going to zone out all of these shoreline areas here for high density commercial, which for the most part with this sort of style setting will be hotels. And after it grows in, I'll replace the inevitable duplicate buildings, plop down some better ones, get it looking a little more less generic. Those ferry boats are running very nicely. Let's see, our population is going up and down. Well, it's just hovering really around 58, 57,000. You see our commercial demand is about half. And we do have, looks like a little hotel growing in there. Demand's not really heavy for anything. So anything we do here is going to be kind of slow. Even those houses over there that we put in last episode are growing in really slowly. We have no housing demand at all at the moment. Yeah, employment looks fine. We don't really have any warning icons popping up. There's just enough people there. I may have to use the demand mod to get us over this hump. And, you know, I'm having a hard time getting this above 60,000 population. Mainly because our unemployment is so low, it's 4%. Which means we need jobs to drive housing demand. That's a nice spa. That's one of those new assets, hotel assets. Let's see, what else we got here? A bunch of those old style ones. I don't think those will fit in here. And that's a nice hotel. Yeah, it's too big for that tight little area there. Need to give it a little bit of breathing room. Put that over by the spa. A little room there. I'm sure I'll put in a bunch of smaller internal roads in these large areas for parking lots and what have you. I sort of consider all that part of detailing. Detailing is a lot of fun. Just you sort of have to get this area grown in first, however. Unless I go crazy and put all manual buildings down at a spa. All of these hotels. That one's really making money. That one there is a very good money maker. You know, they're growing in slowly but surely. But you see, we had a lot of duplicate buildings going in. I hate that. Should really check the program to check with its neighbor. See what it's grown in there, and if it's the same thing, grow something different automatically. Yeah, look at all the crowds on the ferries. The thing is really working well. The only downside is I think it's eating into the profits of the amusement park. I mean, amusement park's still doing fine. See, we got lots of people coming in there. Lots of little ants scurrying around. Let's look at the... Yes, the park's not doing as well as it can be. I think part of it is we got some cheaters coming in on the ferries. Coming in to the amusement park from the other side. Not going through the gate. So we're not collecting their money. And the way this thing is set up, the gate has to be on a real road, not a pedestrian walkway, which means I'd have to tear maybe a pedestrian walkway out in that area between the hotels and put in a road, this little short segment, so I could put another gate in. May experiment with that, but then people wouldn't be able to just cheat their way in, even though you have a walkway going all the way around this island. So they could also walk into the park that way as well. Just going on the Quay walk. Not a big problem at the moment. We're still making money on the park, so we don't need to be greedy. Traffic is good. Yeah, our unemployment 4%. The city really has reached a sort of stasis point. I always seem to run into problems at about this point in the game. Getting it to grow further. So we got all those factories in there and they're all running fine. Let's turn on our icons. No, not enough metal, but there's metal there and you see the icon just disappeared. It's one of those temporary. Yeah, we're waiting for it to be delivered, and it got delivered, so there's no problems there. See, there's almost no icons anywhere here. Cargo airport here is running fine. Coming along, lots and lots of planes. Trains coming in. Farm is working fine. No traffic jams, no icons popped up. Our oil place is fine now. Trains aren't getting stuck there. That's all good. Has some icons over here in the city. There's that one tower there is. People are sick of the noise. Living in the city, man.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
What did you want? Those icons always go away fairly quickly. Takes a little while for the trucks to get down there. Let's see, that hotel's doing too good. That one there, yeah, is going well. Oh, that one's really doing well. Must be where all the rich people stay. Those private little floating apartments there. Lots of visitors there. Lots of visitors. Yeah, that one's not too great. Not as good as the other one. I'm gonna give it a special event. Maybe it'll get some more people in there. Trying to see if there's any crowds lining up for rides. Don't see any, which is okay too. I mean, this is a fairly spread out large park. Lots of rides. I don't anticipate anybody lining up for any of them. Look at all the visitors there. It's fine. Yeah, all the rides seem to be, we're getting more visitors. 41. And you see lots of people walking into the park, walking out of the park. Of course, a bunch of them are taking the monorail. So I don't really think there's any real problems with it. Traffic looks pretty good out here. These new roadways are being used. Traffic circles are being used well. Everything is running through there fine. Our one and only passenger rail terminal Seems to be doing fine. You can see they sort of back up there a little bit. That's why I gave them that huge extra run in there. Since I've done that, I haven't had any backups as far as that goes. This station's not real great. It's got two platforms, but only one ever gets used. The other one never ever gets used. That has something to do with the model. Yeah, everything else is looking fine. At that university, we have two of the large university buildings. We still haven't built any dedicated university complexes. Yeah, we have lots of places that we can use to do that. Nothing's growing in down here, and I don't know why. Zoned. It could be because there's no commercial other than across the street. See, I've got pedestrian crossovers all down that street, so that shouldn't be a problem. See, some of that is growing in right now, the commercial that I just plopped down. So perhaps there is a demand there for that. And you can see our demand for residential's creeping up slowly. A nice mixture of houses down here. Got those New Century Moderns, some of the older style ranch houses. And I like that mixture of housing. And all the schools are doing okay. You can see they're only about half full. Initially, they were overbuilt. And they are only half full because our population is stalled. But anyway, that's enough for today. As always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.